Well, Donald Trump was supposed to testify today, but he has chickened out after Alina Baba said that Donald Trump is not afraid. He will not cower. Only people who are afraid cowers, and Donald Trump is not afraid. He will testify. And then he decided, no, he's not going to testify. He went on Truth Social and typed out in all caps that, he said everything there is to say. There's nothing more to say on this. His followers just roll right with it, just like they always do. You can never corner a Trump supporter. It's like trying to chase a greased pig. You cannot get a grip on it. Because if you look at a Trump supporter and you say, hey, he's pissing right down your leg, they're never going to look down and go, well, I bedogged, he really is. That's never going to happen. They're going to look down at his piss flowing down their leg, and they're going to go, well, at least he ain't a Democrat. What about Hunter Biden, buddy? That's the kind of people you're dealing with. I saw a hilarious clip where he's out talking to a group of people, and he's talking, and they start chanting, build the wall. He's like, yeah, we're going to build the wall. Build the wall, build the wall. And all of a sudden he realizes, it's kind of deer in headlights, like, oh, wait, we did build the wall. Oh, yeah, we did build the wall. And they all just hush. I mean, I don't have the ability to perform the mental gymnastics that it takes to support Donald Trump. I can't, because I listen to what people say, and I hold them accountable for what they say. I've done it my whole life. I got kicked out of Sunday school for asking too many questions. I would sit and listen to the preacher, and I would go, he just contradicted himself. And I would get told to shut up and stay quiet about it and don't question it and blah, blah, blah. But I've never been able to do that. I've never been able to sit back. If someone starts pissing down my leg and telling me it's raining, I'm like, no, you're pissing on me. But Trump supporters, by God, they will either say, no, he's not really pissing on me. You're not really seeing what you're seeing. You're not really hearing what you're hearing, or it's all just a hoax. It's all just fake news. And I know a lot of people have given me a lot of crap over me talking a lot about Trump wanting to be a dictator. They say, oh, Brando, you're getting all worked up over that. He don't really want to be a dictator, man. You just read too much into what it is he was saying. But have you ever noticed how that anytime he's given a speech, he praises dictators? When he talks about our allies who have a democracy, he finds ways to demonize them. But when he's talking about dictators, it's almost like the guy starts getting a hard-on about it. Oh, yeah, he rules over his people with an iron fist. He gets rough with his people from time to time, and I may have to do that too. And everybody just sits there and is like, yeah, I'm for that. I'm okay. I'm cool with it. For years, I had to sit and listen to people say to me how they feared communism, they feared dictators, they feared authoritarianism, and how that if we had health care, that would lead to communism. If we had education, that would lead to communism. And any idea that I've ever put on the table and said, this might could help some folks. Yeah, well, buddy, you got to be careful trying to do that. That might lead to communism. And then Trump stands up and praises dictators. Like, well, he does have a point. I mean, I'm all for it, man. I mean, hell, we are actually. We're not really a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Yeah, Korea's a republic too. China's a republic. What separates us is the democracy part. But they've came right out loud and said they don't care about that anymore. Doesn't matter. I actually had one guy say to me, well, man, I don't think democracy, we shouldn't have to live a certain way just because the majority decides. Okay. Yeah, well, then I don't really take you too seriously when you start talking about freedom. And I don't really take you too seriously when you start talking about things, because if you could sit back and be for this shit and jump through those mental gymnastics, then it tells me that you're not really paying attention and that you're just wanting to have a gotcha moment. You're just wanting to own the libs. You're just wanting to act as though you're smarter than somebody else. But if you was really paying attention and looking at what was going on, you would realize that, yeah, he's pissing right straight down your leg. He really is. We can talk about Hunter Biden if you want to take your mind off of it, but no. He's pissing on your leg. He's telling you it's Hunter Biden, and you're falling for it.